Hi everyone. Today I am back scrapbooking Brenna again. I have so many pictures of her and I've kind of been going through them and narrowing it down. She's going to graduate, I think, next year. So I thought I'd try to get as much of her album done as possible. So, because I've been just kind of skipping around, which I'm gonna do these baby ones this week, but I'll probably be on to something else next week. But anyhow, this was, I'll never forget this my entire life. We had her down here. Grandpa had taken her out and walked with her. And anyhow, she was super tired, but she laid there on the sofa like she wanted to fall asleep, but she would shake her head to try to stay awake. And so that's what I'm journaling in this. And I just wrote, I never seen a baby shake their head to try to stay awake. So that's all I'm writing on it, because that's what it's all about. And so anyhow, I've got these 3 pictures. Her here she is trying not, and I just feel like she's pointing and going, don't try to make me sleep. Now, hey you. And so I am using P13 Forest Tea Party, and I keep wanting to call them Tea Party Woodland Characters or something, I don't know. And then this paper that's called Baby Girl Flowers from Pebbles, and that's this one here. So I just liked how it is, and I realized you hardly even see this paper once I get the photos on here. And I was going to use the back of this, which is this, to mat it, but I thought I can get the same thing without having to use that paper, which I would easily use again. So I am going to just put these on here kind of crowded, and I'm gonna leave space at the bottom because I'm gonna be using one of the little scenes of animals from, I don't know if they have a special name for it, but it's like a it's this here, it's like a border page. That's what I would think it's like that. It's like little scenes. And I'm gonna be using this one here. So you can see that. So first I'm gonna put these on. And so far I'm just eyeballing them. I don't think I kind of have to have them kind of crowded here, because I want them kind of the same. Okay, I'm gonna have to slide it over a little bit, maybe. Yep, okay. That might be about right there. I know I gotta have it pretty close to the top. And this one pretty close to the top, but I'm putting the title right above that, so that looks good there. And it looks straight. Where's my invisible ruler? I know it's on this table, I just can't see it. Oh, here it is. I think that's got to be straight. Because there ain't too much room for wiggle. Okay. Then I guess I'll just kind of put that real close to that. And that should be straight. And then this one is going to go right down there. So really the only place I could use something else, but I liked how this, she's on my tapestry sofa. It's an old sofa. Well, it's a gone sofa. So, anyway, so it's like there's just so much dark in it that I thought this kind of brought it in because she doesn't have a whole lot of color on either. And this is from the cut apart page. These papers are so cute, and I've used them for baby pages before. So I'm just putting this little banner here. And this here is, it says Unforgettable, because I will never forget it. And it's from Happy Heart, Pinkfresh. I bought all those little words, and I've really put them to work this week. It's like I kept trying to use them before, and it's like, nope, they don't have any of the words that I need. But it's like this time they have. And I'm just going to put this right on top of this banner. And to me, it really kind of makes it look dimensional, even though I haven't even done anything. So, okay, and now this will probably be the fastest page you ever seen. Okay, so I'm going to put this border at the bottom. I'm just trying to drive that tape around, and I'm going to stick it pretty close to the bottom because I don't want to cover up her picture. So that's probably the space. And I'm going to stick this journaling in here. I think it'll be probably right about there, but I have to see because this one rabbit I'm using, and these are just so adorable. Do I have something plain I can, yeah. These are just so adorable. I just love all of them. And I just thought, oh, they make the cutest baby pages. So that's why I bought this collection. And when I first restarted my YouTube channel, I had done, I did some layout shares, and you might have seen some of those. Okay, I actually got the pictures up close further than what I did before. Okay, so I'm putting this one just kind of right here on the edge, so it looks like I have plenty of space to put. I thought it was going to have to be up on the photo almost. Okay, I think that's going to probably be about there, but I guess I'll go on the next thing. So I'm putting a rabbit here, and then I'm putting a rabbit in a cup. Well, this one's in a cup also, and this one's on dimensionals. So I'm going to put that right there in front of it, and I will have plenty of room. I'm going to kind of actually tuck it in when I go to put it in there. Okay. So, you know, you get a plan and then you lay it out, and it's like it's in a total another space. Because I must have had this picture down a lot further. But this works good. Okay, and I'm just going to tuck this in. I'm just imagining it, you know, I have to imagine a story for this. I'm just imagining, you know, Grandpa took her out. They probably seen the birds and the squirrels and maybe a rabbit. So she's probably dreaming all these. Dreaming of all these little animals here. Okay, and then there was a little bird on here. So I'm gonna put like characters talking to each other. And this one little end, when I cut it out, I almost took it apart, so I have to put a little glue here, okay, to make sure it doesn't come off. And this will be up on the picture a little bit. That's why I kind of worked at trying to push them up a little further. And then I have a couple little squirrels. We have a tiny Granny Smith. It's not doing well, but it had, I don't know, like 8 apples on it. And one of the squirrels, or maybe the whole family, who knows, been picking those babies off one by one. I got the last one the other day. I didn't know if he was going to get it without falling out of the tree, but he did. Okay, so I've kind of alternated which one was up, and I was actually going to put this one up, but it just didn't work well with the one next to it, so I just had to put the one up here. So, and he's off the edge enough that it's okay. It's not like it's going to gap in that spot, so. Oh, and I always get my fingers in the tape enough. And I'm just going to put him over enough that you can kind of see the little cup beside him, because he's at the tea party too. And so that's basically my layout. And then I've got the Gina Marie Enamel Dots, and I'm going to use these little purple glitter ones. And I'm just going to see where I can tuck them in, because they've got all these little, they must have a China pattern that's lavender. So I'm just going to scatter these, and they're glitter ones. They are so pretty. And let's see, do I want to put a big one up here, because I've only got 2 of the big ones. I think I'm going to stick one of the big ones up there. I think I'll put 3 up here. And then use the other ones down here at the bottom. I'm going to stick one right here by this cup. And one up in the little leaf by the bunny. And I have one left. I think I'm going to stick it in here by this bird. Where do I want to put it? I think I'll tuck it in here. That way we've got it kind of a scattering of that purple. Okay. This looks good, and I will have close-ups at the end. And thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me today. And have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.